Hey everybody, it is Penny Shelton here, and it's been a while since I've made a video for you. I think at least a couple of months, and it's really been on my mind and in my heart that I wanted to get back in here and start making regular videos again, and today just seemed like the right time to do that. And so it feels a little awkward. I haven't made a video. I'm a little rusty, but here I am back in these old video making surroundings that you're used to seeing me in. So I know most of you who watch my videos probably are already aware what's kind of been going on. The last several months I've been the full-time caregiver as my dad was in the final stages of acute leukemia. And such a precious time, I have to tell you. It wasn't always easy, as you might imagine, and I know a lot of you have been in that position before where you have been caregiving either a special needs child or an aging parent or someone who's ill, and it's a whole different thing. And it was sort of like I just really put my life on the shelf and just really focused in on that precious time that I knew that I had left with my dad. I didn't know how long it would be. And one of the last things that I said to him before he passed last Tuesday was, if I could go back and do anything any differently, I wouldn't change a thing. And I really felt that. Of course, there are all kinds of little things that we might have wanted to do differently, but just that time, just that connection, that one-on-one time that I spent with him, I'm really blessed because I know that not everybody has a good relationship with their parents. I did not have that kind of relationship with my mom. It was very, very difficult, but my dad and I have always been really close. So losing him was very bittersweet. And I know a lot of you know, he's been on videos with me in the past and talked a lot about him, and he's just been such an influential person in my life. So things just feel different right now. I feel good. I feel at peace, though, because even though he's gone, his presence is still very much with me. I'm very aware of his presence and so many little things that have happened since he left. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys so much. When I shared that through Raw Food Rehab and on Facebook that my dad had graduated and now has his angel wings, the outpouring of comments and personal emails and cards, and really just I couldn't have felt any more supported and loved from you guys. And I so appreciate you being understanding about the fact that I've just sort of been MIA. But I know that you do understand. And even if you haven't been in that position, I know that you can understand. And so anyway, before I moved my dad into our house, which would have been he moved in July, one of the last projects that I was kind of working on was the re-editing of one of my very first ebooks that I ever wrote, which is called Real Juice Daily. And that book originally was just the journal from my 3-month, 92-day juice feast that I did back in 2003. And that book sold, I don't know how many hundreds of copies. So I liked that book, but I always felt like it really needed to expand. It needed more information. It needed just a deeper understanding about juicing and fasting and liquid fasting and what's the difference between juicing and blending and all of those questions that, as I have traveled over the last several years, they're like some of the biggest questions that people ask me about juicing. And also, I really, even though I talked about in the journal what I was drinking, I really felt like it needed a whole other section that was user-friendly, that listed the recipes in a usable format. And so I started working on that, and then Dad came to live with me, and then things just, you know how that is. I put that project on the back burner and have been working on it little bits along when I had time to do so. But I just finally put the finishing touches on the revision, the expansion, and now it's an e-collection. So it's two pieces. It's a book with information and then the account of everything that happened, and which is very educational when you read the daily entries of what went on during the juice feast. That's an education in and of itself. It's fairly entertaining in parts. And so I've got that as the main book. It's almost 200 pages. And then the second piece is about 60 recipes. And it's not just juices. I have also included some of my favorite smoothies and smart cocktails, kind of like infusions, elixirs, if you will. Non-alcoholic, of course. And then some of my most favorite blended soups, because I really believe that there's a place for liquid fasting, not just juicing, although I think that's amazing, and I talk about all that in the book, but it's available now for order. It's $19.99, and so altogether you're getting about 250 pages worth of juicy goodness. And so I just wanted to let you know that that's available. It's for anybody who's interested in juicing or in using liquids, especially whole, raw, organic, juicing and liquids anywhere along their path in their diet, whether it's a time of fasting or whether it is just on a daily basis. So it's really for anybody that's interested in that, and I know that you would enjoy it. The feedback that I've gotten from Real Juice Daily, the first version, has always been really, really good. The people who have read it really have enjoyed it, but this is just taking it to a deeper level. So I just wanted to let you know that that's available. And I don't want this video to be too long, but I have some other things that I want to talk to you about too. I really want to get your opinion on a couple things as we're getting ready to move into 2013, if you can believe it. That just seems so crazy. It's like 2012 just has gone like that, and so we're going to be there before we know it. So I'm planning on coming back and making another video where I really want to get your opinion. And I want to talk to you about some things, about where I am with everything, and I want to know where you are. And so please tune back in tomorrow, because that way we won't get these videos too long and drawn out. But guys, you know that I love you so much. I value you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments underneath this. Let me know what's happening with you. And again, I want to thank you just for being there for me, staying close and being my friend. And I look forward to coming back again with you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.